Hello, Earthling peeps out there. I have another discussion video. Today's video is about why I choose not to hate even my enemy, and how my viewpoint has changed over the years with things. And before I get into that though, I'm just asking, if you're new to my channel and you like this video, if you can please do me a huge favor. If you can hit like and subscribe, it really will help with the algorithm and getting these more positive messages I'm trying to put out there in these very difficult times that we are all feeling. Okay, so now I will get on to what this video is about. As you know, I make a lot of videos about why love and hate can't exist in the same space. But I felt like I needed to go a little more into detail on this. And this is my views, okay? I never want to try to tell someone else, this is what you need to do, to view, or whatever, or you need to come to. Never, okay? So this is strictly my views. You don't have to agree with them, and if you don't like them, just scroll past and go with videos that you do feel like resonate for you, okay? So, and by the way, I don't know, I think in my last video, when I was posting about me with my life and that, when I say these things, I'm going to be unapologetic because, as I keep telling you, these are my views. Okay, so anyhow, this is what I feel about with why having hate gets you absolutely nowhere, okay? No matter how vile or disgusting behaviors we have seen, why it doesn't help us when we choose to have hate for these people. The reason being is when you hate has a very powerful, significant amount of energy tied to it. And guess what happens with that energy? It reflects back onto you, okay? It comes and invades that space where you're trying to have peace, while you're trying to have calm. And you know, if you're preaching that you have empathy and you have love, but at the same time you hate this person or you hate that person, that interrupts all the love and good vibration that you have within yourself. And then you start to have that struggle, okay? And I'm not saying this because for 1 second I'm totally 100% not going to be negative anymore. I'm human. We're all human. And I always state that in my videos, okay? So, but one thing I do is that I refuse, no matter how angry I get, I refuse now to say, and I'm very happy to say this, that I no longer say that I hate anybody anymore, okay? And the reason being is because if I say that I hate someone, then I'm allowing that person to live rent-free in my head. I'm allowing their energy, okay, to consume me. And that animosity just festers, and then it just brings everything down inside me. Even if I'm saying, well, I send, or I love this person and I love that person, as long as I still have things where I'm saying I hate this, but I hate this person, I hate that person, the moment I'm doing that, I'm reflecting their hate, their animosity, their anger that they have with the world, with others. I'm reflecting that back onto myself, because energy, we are all made up of energy, and energy is a magnet. So whatever we put out there, we magnify it to bring it back to ourselves. Now, does that mean that we are going to, if we're sending out wonderful vibes and that everything's just going to be perfect from now on? No, of course not, because we're in life contracts and human life contracts, having that human experience. So when you're a human and you have agreed to your life contract, you are therefore agreeing to experience all aspects of human emotions. The other thing I want to let you know of where my thoughts and my views have changed with things is when I have had, say, a negative remark made to me, right? Somebody said something horribly negative. Now, my typical responses used to be F you or something like that. And then I got to where instead of, I was trying to pivot to, being the bigger one, right? Being, not going to go down their path. But I still wasn't quite there, because even though I got away from saying the F you and all that, I would say, have the day you deserve. Well, when you're saying that, you're essentially saying, you're saying F you. You're still saying it. Because I used to think that was so clever. Have the day you deserve, right? Now, does that mean that by me saying that I shouldn't say that anymore, that I'm saying that it's okay for their hate and all that to be acceptable? I'm not saying that at all. But the greatest tool, the greatest weapon that you can have is to respond with saying, have a good day, and smile. Why? Because you will find they don't know how to respond to that, okay? If you don't meet their anger with having anger back at them, it makes it impossible for them to know how to respond back. It throws them off because they want so bad. That's what they're looking for. They are looking for you to have that same anger and miserable energy that they have for themselves and that they're trying to reflect out to the world, and they want to bring you right down there with them. So when we sit there and we respond with F you or have the day that you deserve, we then are stooping into their negative energy, and we're reflecting that back onto ourselves. Even if for a moment we feel all, ha ha, I showed you. No, we actually showed ourselves that we let them get to us, that we are letting them live rent-free in our minds. And so this is why I really felt like I wanted to do this video today, to let you know that what made me change my viewpoints over the years. I was slowly getting there, but I still didn't have it quite right. And let me tell you something else. If there is one thing you can do that's just like I said, the greatest weapon, send love and light. You know why? Because the dark hates that. They hate anything of love and light. And when you do that, it actually empowers you, okay? Because you are no longer allowing their negativity to become a part of your vibrating energy. So that is my video for today. All right, and I'm going to send this out to all of you, sending light, love, happiness, joy, even though it is difficult in these times right now. I'm still going to send it, and I'm still going to have hope, because you know why? If those who are in control of things right now across our world, the one thing, that they want is to deplete our hopes, to deplete our happiness, okay? They feed on that. So we have to find a way, even in these worst of times, even if it comes to, now we're human, right? So we're still going to have those times, or even I, with feeling that. But the key is to not get stuck in that mode. Okay, don't let it fester inside of you, because they feed on that, and they want you to feel defeated. This is what they do. Okay, there's huge uncertainty going on right now, but I do know that if I sit there and just let it bombard me all the time, all it's doing is hurting me mentally and physically and emotionally. And then I'm giving them exactly what they want. Okay, now I'm going to end this video sending light, love, peace, happiness, joy to all of you out there. I love you all. And here's a little light language. Hare All right, guys. Bye. Have a beautiful, amazing day, evening, wherever you are in the world.